3 stocks with real positions, and one of them has its entire 2026 supply already sold out. So here are some of the semiconductor stocks that I own and why. First, we have ASML. And if you saw my video last week, you'll know that TSMC makes every single chip. But here's the next level that most people do not think about. TSMC cannot make those chips without ASML's machines. ASML makes the only equipment on Earth that can print the next generation chips. They have 0 competitors, not even one. And all the foundries on the planet, companies like TSMC, Intel, and Samsung, all has to go through them. Second, we have Broadcom. I mentioned them in my last video as the networking backbone of AI data centers. They basically make chips talk to each other. Broadcom is now designing chips specifically for companies like Google and Meta, not straight off the shelf. And they're doing this specifically engineered based on their infrastructure. That's locked in, reoccurring revenue from the most cash-rich companies in technology at margins that most companies could never even dream of. They made $14 billion in a single quarter. They're up 25% year over year. And while most people are still debating over NVIDIA, the people who actually understand the industry are quietly loading up on Broadcom. Third is Micron, and this is one of my favorite companies. So I walked you through the supply chain aspect last video, where chips need to be designed, manufactured, and connected. But there's one missing component that's really important that people are missing right now: memory. AI models don't just need raw processing power. They need massive amounts of memory just to run it. So there's something called high bandwidth memory, also known as HBM, and that's the main bottleneck that the entire industry is staring at right now. And here's what makes Micron so compelling. Their 2026 memory supply is already sold out. It's all under a contract before the year even started. Revenue went from $6.8 billion the last 2 years to nearly $24 billion this past quarter. I work around this technology every single day. The demand is not slowing down. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a 21-year-old semiconductor engineer who just puts his money where his research is. But to recap, we have ASML for the equipment monopoly that nobody can replace. We have Broadcom for the specific custom chips that companies like Google and Meta need. And lastly, we have Micron for memory that makes it possible for companies to actually run. And these are all long Roth IRA holds, not trades. If you want this breakdown every week from someone who actually works in the industry, follow me for more.